What are some of the factors to consider during regression testing? Test functionality surrounding bug fixes and new enhancements. If two or more tests are similar, you can merge them or get rid of less effective one. Focus on functional and important non-functional issues. Make changes to data and find any resulting corruption. Trace the effects of the changes on program memory. What is ad hoc testing? Ad hoc testing is an informal testing approach with an aim to break the system. The testing is usually performed without any documentation or plan and does not follow any test design techniques. Mainly ad hoc testing includes negative testing, different orders of performing transactions. Example I can give you. Like suppose there is a transaction which needs to be completed, you just cancel the transaction in between, enter invalid input. So you just do more of a negative testing in ad hoc testing. What is alpha testing? Alpha testing is simulated or actual operational testing by potential user customers or an independent test team at the developer side. Alpha testing is a form of internal acceptance testing before the software goes for beta testing. What is beta testing? Beta testing is followed by alpha testing. Beta testing takes place in the real world in the user's native environment with real customers, which are end users, and it validates the usability, functionality, compatibility, and reliability of the product. The goal of beta testing is to improve the quality of the product, integrate customer input on the complete product, and ensure release readiness. What is functional testing? Functional testing is a type of software testing whereby the system is tested against the requirement specifications or functional specification. What is positive testing? In this testing, tester always checks for only valid set of input values and verifies if software under test or application behaves as expected with its expected output values. The main goal of positive testing is to check whether software application is not showing any error when it is not supposed to and showing an error or warning when it is supposed to. Let's move on to the next question. What is black box testing? It is a software testing technique in which functionality of the software under test is tested without reference to the internal structure of the component or system. Which are black box testing technique? Decision table testing, all pairs testing, equivalence partitioning, boundary value analysis, cause-effect graph, error guessing. What is white box testing? White box testing is a testing technique that examines the program structure of the system. What are the white box testing techniques? Statement coverage, branch coverage, path coverage. What is mutation testing? In mutation testing, certain statements in the source code are mutated, that is changed, and checked if the system, if the test cases are able to find the errors. The changes in the mutant program are kept extremely small, so it does not affect the overall objective of the program. Mutation testing evaluates the quality of the software test. What is usability testing? Usability testing, basically the testers test the ease with which the user interfaces can be used by the user. It tests whether the application or the product built is user-friendly, and it relates to testing the flow, the navigation, the layout, the speed, the content. These are some of the things you consider when you do usability testing. What is recovery testing? Recovery testing is a type of non-functional testing technique performed in order to determine how quickly the system can recover after it has gone through any kind of failure, like the failure can be system crash or hardware failure. Recovery testing is a forced failure of the software in different ways to verify if the recovery is successful. What is acceptance testing? System is tested for acceptability. It is performed to validate that the software meets a set of agreed acceptance criteria. What is accessibility testing? It is a type of system testing to verify that a product can be used by the people having disabilities. What is smoke testing? Smoke testing is a type of software testing which ensures that the major functionalities of the application are working and the software is in a good state to perform further detailed testing. The outcome of smoke testing decides if a build is stable enough to proceed with further testing. Smoke testing is a shallow and wide testing performed with very limited test cases to ensure that the important features are working fine and are good to proceed with the detailed testing. Usually, smoke testing is performed with positive scenarios and with valid data. What is Agile testing? Testing practice for project using Agile methodologies and emphasizing test-first design. What are the advantages of Agile testing? Agile testing saves time and money. There is less documentation, regular feedback from end user. Daily meetings can help to determine the issues well in advance. And when there are daily meetings, there is a better communication between the QA and the developer team.